We should probably use Agatus and Oni, I guess, as well as Deadshot. They all have ranged weapons. So I guess we're going to just select all of them, and then we will draft them. Hello Reformers, and welcome back to RimWorld. It's been a long time since we visited our colonists, and there's a actually very good reason for our return here. There's an amazing bundle currently being on sale. It's about $40 for 4 amazing games, and including RimWorld in that bundle. If you'd like to check it out, there is a link in the description. And yeah, I think you can also get Offworld Trading Company and 2 other games as well as RimWorld, of course. So if you're interested in that, there is a link. Anyway, here we are again. And yeah, I believe one of you actually did mention in the comments that our little caravan went off and only had enough food for the for the outward journey to the peace talks. And so what I'm doing right now is I'm waiting for him to return just so that we can give him some extra food for the journey there and back, because otherwise I think we were going to be in a bit of a problematic situation. Now Oni is having a bit of a problem with his mental state at the moment, so hopefully he's not going to suffer any kind of extremely bad mental break. As you can see, however, the psychic drone has apparently ceased. So that is obviously going to make a huge bit of difference there to his mood. And, oh yes, also bear in mind, you know that we've been having a lot of difficulties with fires and things like that? Well, let's try to, you know, make a little bit of difference there too by building this. I've built a concrete, well, path, or shall we say floor kind of thing that basically will prevent any fires from coming beyond there. Now, of course, we are going to have to clear most of these plants ahead of us here, I guess, because what we want to make sure of is any fires starting within the boundary, because if they start within the boundary, we are going to be in trouble. So obviously we need to make sure that everything's fine in that regard. Otherwise, we're going to continue building our little med bay here, and of course, Oni is going to be done pretty soon. Weirdly enough, most of my colonists are actually starting to get food poisoning. So it seems like maybe someone is not particularly good at cooking that is actually making the meals at the moment. Who knows? But, well, I think we're alright for the moment, and hopefully we will... Oh, there's a conduit there that needs to be built in a second. Why is there a piece of steel there? That's a little bit weird. Oh well, never mind. But there's a machining table. Hopefully that machining table is going to be done relatively soon as well, because we of course do have this dead scyther thing here, and it would be nice to try to salvage it in some respect and maybe gain a couple of resources from it. Anyway, yeah, people are randomly getting weird food poisoning here, so I guess maybe if we had more food. I mean, I personally don't think we have that much food. Like, yes, we have raw rice and quite a lot of it, but that's not really I mean, it's not particularly good. Oh well, let's have a look here. Do we want to go back to growing a huge amount? Let's go back to growing a huge amount, and let's put people on hauling a little bit more. I mean, obviously tailor is kind of important at the moment, isn't it? I think, actually, do we even need extra parkas right now? Everyone is wearing a parka apart from one person, so it's actually kind of nice that we can tell him to go and get that. Actually, I can tell Deadshot to stop tailoring now. I don't think we actually need to do that any further, so we'll just put her on 2 now, and instead we will make it so that she will do what? I guess hauling? Let's tell her to haul around a little bit, and yeah, we have Agatus, of course, who is our hunter, and let's do one on hauling there as well. Obviously, I'm just making sure that they don't all have like one priority tasks, because if they all have one priority tasks, then they're all going to be doing the one thing that I don't potentially want them to do. So I'd like them to kind of split up a little bit. I know a couple of people have suggested changing it around a little bit and making it so that everyone has one in hauling, and that's actually not a bad idea, but I think that we have so much junk everywhere that it might just monopolize their time a little bit too much, in my opinion. Alright, so there is actually something being made here. Yeah, okay. So Deadshot was actually making another parka, which I'm not a big fan of, actually. Let's actually see what else I can make, though. Should we make a hat? Should we make some hats? I think it might be nice to make some hats instead. So, what is best? Does it actually matter? Because it doesn't seem like these things are actually extremely... What is this? What is this? I have no idea what that is. Okay, well, I think we're gonna make... Should we make a cowboy hat? Yeah, I feel like a bowler hat is probably a little bit more fitting. And we have... How many colonists? We have 6. So let's make 7 bowler hats, just in case. And we're going to remove that bill because I'm not going to make parkas any further. And we're going to go with that. Now, of course, it might be an idea to actually change her tailoring back to 1. So she will haul around a little bit, but she'll also go and tailor, because I think she's going to finish that parka. Maybe. It really depends. But otherwise, I think we're actually doing reasonably well at the moment. Oh, what is that? That is a history tab. You can see a record of your colony's fortunes over time in the history tab at the bottom of the screen. Oh, that's awesome. I'm actually unsure whether that was actually there the last time I played. I think it was. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so you can actually see exactly what's going on there. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, well... Otherwise, we have finally cleared all of this up. It seems like Hermit's doing a fantastic job cleaning that up, and there doesn't seem to be anything needing to be grown at the moment. I'm actually wondering, where's my? Didn't I want to grow some trees? That's kind of weird. Okay, where is Boar now? Okay, so he's almost back. As you can see, he's going to take another 0.2 days, so that's good enough. And yeah, let's actually let's get a couple of trees, shall we? So let's zone a growing zone, and let's do it around here, I guess. And we'll do an 8x8, even though I'd like to do a lot more than that. But let's do what are good trees? Oak trees, I guess. Oak trees are gonna take a long time to grow, in my opinion. Let's take a look at their information. Okay, so their growing time is actually a month. They do have a lifespan of 180 days. So I suppose that's pretty decent. So let's do oak trees, why not? And it would probably make sense for us to try and cut down a couple more of these trees as well. So let's see if I can cut down some wood here. I think I've already marked them. Yeah, it seems like I've already marked them, so seems like someone needs to get on that. Let's actually see who's good at that. Oni could technically do that, but he's doing most of the constructing, so maybe we could tell Agatus to do that, because he's doing hunting, but I haven't really marked any animals at the moment. Maybe we should mark some more animals. Not these ones, thank you very much. Those are boomalopes. They're not going to be extremely fun to kill, because they're going to explode, and it's not going to be very good. Ah, there we go. The machining table is now done. Fantastic. Okay, now that's very good. Okay, so that will mean that I can now prioritize this, hopefully, for someone who's actually good at machining. What is this? Is it crafting? I assume it's crafting of some kind. Disassemble mechanoid 1 time. Well, that's apparently what is necessary. And how are we doing in terms of hats, Deadshot? Do you have some hats for us? Doesn't seem like you have hats for us just yet. Why isn't Agatus wearing this parka? I actually told him to wear it a long time ago, but he's not wearing it. There we go. Now he's wearing it. Okay, so that's much better. Oh, it seems like someone's already put on a bowler hat. Oni's already put on a bowler hat. That's fantastic. Okay, so anyway, what we're going to do now is we're going to try and get a caravan going once again, because we are going to need it. So it's going to take, what is it, 11 days. 11 days to do that. Alright. Alright, so I've done a little bit of outfitting for our caravan, and basically what I've done is I've given him, because Boar is the only one that's actually going to go, which is obviously a little bit risky because you never know who he's going to encounter along the way, but I've given him 23 days worth of food this time around instead of just 14, because I think he was getting... Oh, actually, I gave him 7, I think, before. Yeah, so I'm just making sure here that he's going to be absolutely fine along the way. And hopefully he's not going to encounter any people that want to do him harm, because obviously that is going to be very unfortunate. Anyway, we are doing pretty well so far. Doing pretty well. I still need to have this bed moved down here, but otherwise everything should be fine. This is our medical bay, right? So I should probably turn this on as medical. Thank you very much, because I don't want anyone stealing these beds. And we need to take this bed and move it down there. So hopefully, actually, are we moving that bed? Are we moving that bed right now? I actually don't know, because maybe it's not actually happening like that, because obviously I didn't have a medical bay up beforehand, and maybe I was just making sure. But anyway, the caravan is now ready, and let's hope that he's going to get there in time. Estimated time to destination is 7 days. It's going to take 11 days, okay, for that to expire. Okay, so we are absolutely fine then. I think that should be okay. Right, so yeah, it seems like we do have 2 hats on 2 of our colonists so far, and hopefully we're going to get even more as time goes on. All right, so I'm actually going to deconstruct this. Should I deconstruct the crypto sleep casket actually? Well, I mean, that's the point. You can actually, wow, you can actually sell it for a lot of money. 370, that's not too bad. Alright, so I've done a little bit of micromanaging, basically. I've just tried to make things a little bit more efficient by adding some doors here. Obviously, they haven't got on to building those just yet. And otherwise, I have also set up a couple of hunting targets for our hunter Agatus to actually carry out, so that we actually have a little bit more food, because obviously we've just spent a whole bunch of rice with Boar on his on his travels, on his journey, and so we are going to need a little bit extra. I've also basically prioritized Oni to go and haul this steel that was out in the middle of nowhere, basically just not doing anything, so it's always kind of useful to have some steel. And yeah, I did say that I was going to turn this into kind of an additional bit. Oh. Really? I see. Well, yes, that's obviously a bit of an issue, isn't it? But hopefully this is definitely the home zone, right? Yeah, this is definitely the home zone, so I don't have to worry about this. I shouldn't have to worry about this. Come on now. Are they? Okay, yes, thank you. Thank you. Okay, I was thinking to myself, we might have some problems here, and they're deciding to just be a little bit, slow on things. All right, so yes, fault in electrical conduit, all 4,000. Oh wow. Okay, so the batteries have all lost energy, and it's nighttime, so we're gonna have to rely on our wood-fired generator to actually power up anything at the moment. It's not a big deal, but it is kind of bad. Anyway, you can see the exact calculations behind the accuracy of any shot. To do so, select the shooter, then rest. Ah! Oh, that's pretty awesome, actually. So if you're wanting a little bit more tactical, strategic gameplay, then there you go. You've got it. Alright, so we do actually have a steam geyser over there, as well as over here. And I think what we're going to do is we're probably going to expand over there relatively soon. As soon as we get that research? Where is that, actually? Do I already have that or no? I'm pretty sure I don't already have that. It's probably going to require... Yeah, there's geothermal power. So geothermal power is going to be pretty awesome, but unfortunately it's going to require many things. Oh, wow, look at all these things over here. Look at that. Powered armor, shield belt. Where's the weapons, by the way? Where are the... Ah, there we go. Precision rifling and multi-barrel weapons. There's a crypto sleep casket. So what does this actually do? Allows colonists to construct that, which can put living beings in a state of suspended animation. Alright, so that's probably a good reason why I should not do anything with this at the moment. I should probably just keep it around just in case, because you never know when you're going to need something like that to potentially save someone from, you know, some kind of life-threatening illness or whatever the case may be. So, yeah. Anyway, we're going to continue onward here. Hopefully Boar is making his way over. Going to mark that as learned. I'm going to mark this as learned as well. Thank you very much. Oh, what's going on here? Yes, Agatus is shooting at this turkey. As you can see, he's very, very good at what he does. And everyone seems to almost have a bowler hat on. We just have 2 more people that need a bowler hat. Is that a parka still? No, that's an unfinished hair leather bowler hat. So they're all made of different materials as well, by the way, by the looks of things, because they are different colors. Deadshot and Oni have kind of like a light brown, and Agatus has a black one. So I'm actually wondering what they're all made of, but I guess we can find out if we just click on them a little bit and see exactly what gear they're wearing. Ah, a turkey leather bowler hat. Oh, okay. And that's a good one. And what about the... Oh, superior. That's a goat hide. Oh, wow. Yes, it seems like Deadshot is an extremely good crafter / tailor. And do bear in mind that we have Oni on research now as well. I did change... Oni on research? No, we have Hermit on research now because I did change his priorities a little bit because, well, you can see here that the growing is going absolutely fine. There's no need for us to do anything there. I'm actually kind of wondering, never mind. Okay, so apparently we cannot grow anything in this growing zone at the moment because apparently it has a bad seasonal temperature because obviously we're in winter at the moment, so obviously we're not going to be getting any trees. That makes sense. Alright, what's actually going on here? I'm hearing something. I'm not entirely sure what I'm hearing. Are we just repairing things, I guess? I guess we're just repairing things, but as you can see, we've got a whole bunch of hunted animals in there, and hopefully they're going to be turned into something amazing. We don't want to really waste any bit as much as possible. And why is this hair in here? Why is that hair in here, Oni? What are you doing there? Alright, so at least we have researched gunsmithing now, so now we can craft simple, manually operated guns like revolvers, pump shotguns, bolt-action rifles, and incendiary launchers. Okay, so apparently that's a simple device. Okay, well anyway, let's get blowback operation now, and that will mean that we can craft simple semi-automatic and automatic guns like auto pistols, machine pistols, and heavy SMGs. Sounds like a good plan to me. All right, so I need is it the machining bench that will do this? So who is actually good at machining? I would assume Deadshot is the one that's good at machining. She's making Boar's bowler hat at the moment, but maybe... No, empty... No, I don't want to bury it. Can we not prioritize it? Because I already have a bill here, and it would be nice to disassemble the mechanoid. Well, that's kind of a shame. Well, I guess what we could do is just make a bolt-action rifle. I feel like having a spare one is probably pretty good. We could also make... Oh, wow, look at that. You can actually make armor vests and things like that. That might make a lot of sense. We have a load of steel. It only requires 2 components. That sounds like a good idea to me. So what we're going to do is going to do some armor vests, and we're just going to do until we have 7. Doesn't really matter either way, in my opinion. And we're gonna make the disassemble mechanoid the thing that, you know, they want to do the most, but otherwise we'll continue onward and we'll see what happens. I'm kind of antsy now. I'm kind of antsy because I'd very much like to see what the armor vests actually look like, because they're gonna be very, very useful for defending against people that are actually using firearms and things like that. Who knows, maybe they have a little bit of protection against bladed and maybe blunt weapons as well. But yes, we are also, of course, getting this concrete path on the way. Oni is doing a fantastic job at that, as per usual. He is our constructor, of course. And I'm actually wondering where Boar is. Wow, he's taking a long time to get there. Estimated time to destination, 5.3 days. 9 days, alright. Well, let's hope the peace talks go a little bit better this time around, because last time they didn't go great, did they? No, they didn't go very well. Now, maybe what we want to do is we want to maybe cook a couple of fine meals. That might make a bit of sense. So let's go for like 15 of those. We don't want to go too heavy on them because they're going to be... I think they actually require a lot of stuff, don't they? it doesn't seem... Cook a somewhat complex meal from a combination of raw meat and raw plant ingredients. Okay. Well, I don't have a problem with that. If they can do it, then why not? They can try out, you know, try it out and see what they can do. Now, yeah, maybe I want to do something about... They're not chopping this, actually. They are actually not chopping this down. They need to chop these trees down as soon as possible, if at all possible. That would be great. Yeah, it's kind of weird because I actually did order them to chop this wood, but apparently they were all... Look at that. It's actually not... oh, maybe I should... Huh. Are they actually going to chop it down now, or maybe it's just going to take a bit of time? But anyway, yeah. As you can see, wow, the concrete path is really, really going on, isn't it? It's actually doing a very, very good thing right there. Being very quick about it. And hopefully this is going to be done soon as well, because, again, I would very much like to disassemble this mechanoid. It is a mechanoid, right? I'm pretty sure it is a mech... Yes, look, faction, a mechanoid hive. So it should... theoretically be able to be deconstructed at the machining bench. It's going to take a while, I guess, for that to happen. But I guess all good things, right? Ah, look at this. Oh yes, everyone is sleeping, and what do we have? We have a raid. Oh yes, and apparently they are... Oh, well that's kind of awkward. They're from the people that we are currently sending a caravan over to conduct peace talks with. And he has... Oh dear. He has a short bow. This is probably not going to go too well for us because, well, we've not really dealt with anyone that has ranged attacks just yet. We've only dealt with people that have really had melee weapons. I mean, I think we've maybe dealt with someone that had one ranged attack, I think, but wasn't really anything to worry about too much. Ah, hello. We have some ship chunks here, which we are going to need to deconstruct at some point. It seems like no one is wanting to prioritize that. Anyway, let's leave our people alone for a little bit, make sure that they are getting enough sleep, and then we'll see where is this fellow? What's he doing? He's doing some weird stuff. He's just running around, he's not really knowing what to do, is he? I'd be confused as well, because let's face it, we're not really... Oh, they're beginning their assault now. Oh, okay, so they were actually just... They're actually just chilling out a little bit. Okay, so Hermit, what kind of... Oh, okay, so he only has a knife. So you're probably not going to be the one we'll use to attack, I guess. We should probably use Agatus and Oni, I guess, as well as Deadshot. They all have ranged weapons. So I guess we're going to just select all of them, and then we will draft them. There we go. Let's move them all over here. Where is this guy? Oh, there he is. Okay, so we don't have any sandbags over here, which is fantastic. I'm very good at, you know, all that wonderful stuff. I'm very good at, you know, preparing for attacks and things. So, yeah, very nice, isn't it? Okay, so hopefully he's going to attack us from here. I mean, there are a bunch of boomalopes here, which are obviously... I don't exactly know whether it's a good idea that they're right in the middle of our fire. But, well... Let's just... Whoa, that's a very long-range shot right there. Is he... Whoa, okay. He seems pretty good at what he's doing right there. Okay, let's... he's out of range at the moment. Okay, he's out of range for these weapons. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's move into range. Can you kill him, please? Let's... Oh, yes. Okay, I think we've knocked him unconscious. Oh, that's great. Okay, so let us... capture him. There we go. He's a mechanic. He might be pretty good for us. Okay, so let's place him in there. And Oni and Deadshot are going to go and restore themselves, I hope, back to full HP. Because, yeah. Why is Agatus... Oh, okay. What's going on here? Ah, caravan meeting. Your caravan has met peacefully with a caravan from the People's Nation of South Area Wazenham. Yes, there we go. The other caravan is composed of these things. Okay, so technically we can trade with them. Personally, I don't think they're going to have much. Let's actually just take a look and see if they do. They have monkeys. Aha. That's actually pretty cool. If you want to have a monkey, then you can obviously buy one for $400. It's actually not even that bad. But, I don't really have a need for it at the moment. I think monkeys can actually haul things, if I'm correct. I think that's actually pretty cool. But I mean, should I do it? Should I really do it? Maybe? I mean, I don't exactly know what I'm going to need money for. I mean, I guess I'm going to need money for, like, buying things from other traders and stuff. Alright, okay. So I've had a little bit of a think about it, and we are going to be taking the age 14 female monkey, I guess. And it's going to be kind of fun, I suppose. So let's do that. And then we're going to move on. Let me not misclick on the attack button now, because that's probably going to happen. What? The colony cannot afford this deal? Why not? Oh, it's because I didn't take any money with him, did I? Yeah, I didn't take any money with him. It's probably because I was just like, I'm not going to need any money, right? Yeah, of course. Okay. Ah, now it seems like we have a mad animal on our hands. Hopefully Agatus is going to be able to deal with it. I hope. Yes, there we go. He was able to deal with it, and hopefully he will not take too many injuries from that. Now, what we want to do, actually, is we want to get Scotch, and we want to make sure that we can prioritize a little bit of cleaning here. Just clean a little bit of the room in there. Make sure that everything is kind of mood boosting, I guess. Oh, we do actually have. Do we have a caravan here? Actually, what's actually going on here? Hello. Well, yeah, I don't think. Do we have anyone else that's actually really good at talking and social? Seems like Hermit is pretty good, actually. He's got 5 in social. Oni has 5 in social. Oh, it seems like Deadshot is the best. So, no, it seems like, what? Shot? Shot by Deadshot? I don't exactly know what's going on with that. What's going on with that? Okay, that's a little bit weird. Oh well, never mind. They don't appear to be a caravan. And, oh yeah, I was actually meaning to replace this door, but apparently they have not done that yet? Okay, well, I guess that's not too bad. Friendly fire safety. Friendly fire never occurs if the shooter is close to their ally. For example, you can safely put a sword-wielding colonist directly in front of a gun-wielding one. Ah, that's cool. The shooter will fire over his friend's shoulder. This is a good way to combine ranged and melee fighters. Ah, that's very nice to know. That's very nice to know. Okay, so otherwise, what we probably want to do, we might want to put a door here, actually. Let's actually do that, and then we can move this bed when Agatus is actually out of it. What's this? Blight. A colonist has noticed blight on your crops. You should cut or burn the blighted plants before the blight spreads. Ah. So these things, right? I would assume that this means, yeah, it's blighted. Okay, so let us cut the plants down. Oh dear. That is not something I wanted to have happen, obviously. Oh. Hopefully it's not going to affect all our crops. Oh, this is awful. I'm going to have to tell someone to prioritize cutting. Let's make sure I get all of it, shall we? Let's not miss any little bit, because it's probably going to continue spreading then. I think I got it. I think I got it all. Alright, so let's prioritize. I guess Scotch can do that. She's also cleaning, but oh, she can't actually do that very well. Okay, it seems like everyone that can do it well is currently having some problems. So I'm just going to put Deadshot on plant cut, and actually let's just take a look and see what's actually going on here. It seems like he's not bleeding or anything like that, so he should be fine, but he does need to restore himself. So I'm just going to tell Oni to rest until healed, and we're also going to need. Where's Deadshot? Where is Deadshot actually? What? Why are you all the way over here? I have no idea why she's over there. Okay, she's going to. You're definitely oh, blood loss is minor. Oh, okay. Well, that's not too bad, but we do need to get her to restore herself. So let's have her do that. There is also someone else doing cut plants and everything, but it seems like there's a whole bunch of thing. Oh, I just cancelled the concrete path. Oh well, never mind. It's not even done over there just yet anyway, so it's not really a big deal. I just want to cancel as many things as I can to make it easier for our people to decide exactly what they need to do. And hopefully, maybe I can just prioritize them to do that, actually. Deadshot's fully healed now, so maybe I can just prioritize it. Yeah, I could just prioritize that. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do, because I kind of want all this stuff to go out of the way and leave us, because it's absolutely awful to have this thing going on here. And I think with that, we're going to end this episode off here. And just a small reminder that there is a bundle with 4 amazing games available through the link in the description. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.